I looked at the last video, and there's so much going on in this like bizarre like movement they're having down here that I forget sometimes that like the whole reason I have friends on my Facebook page or where you're looking like it actually I looked at the video and tried to see it from a distance and was like, wow, it looks like your friend got involved in like some kind of like campus movement or something. Like the I'm forgetting that my friends on Facebook, like, to begin with, like, they like my nut house writing, but girls used to write me and say, like, wait, is this a joke, or like, you really in a nut house, or is this a game, or like, right, like, to begin with, my Facebook thing was like, what's the matter with this is cool, but like, I don't know what's actually going on his end. Right now, these like videos like this, I should explain something, why your friend has been like in this like bizarre, like, there is a there's some kind of revolution in consciousness or something going on. Like, I'm not, it's like due to like next generation for me to get, but like part of it is also just a hard left movement, but at the ground level, like, not like, don't worry about your, whatever. No, they're doing something, but why is your friend involved in such a thing is the important part. Like, I left that out of all the videos. It sounds like you're man on the scene for like the campus rallies. Like, no, you're missing the point. Why your right-wing friend, who's like your friend, is why I ended up in a game like this. Because listen, there's only one reality, and it turns out that, right, like, when they've been monitoring Facebook pages of people doing shit like me for a long time, but when there's someone like on the right wing who wants to do a bullish psychoanalysis and also has like was thrown out of a political economy school and has like a big page, okay, that's inclusive. They just like haze you into like you're in a game, but like, no. The actual end of the day, these aren't people like, my own age. It doesn't even matter my age group, because people aren't that, like, they thought it was crazy to do a big Facebook page. No, that's the nature. That's how they did it in Egypt and Tunisia. I knew it. That's what the political people are doing. But it's very serious, and when there's a right-winger in town who's, quite frankly, this is inappropriate, but like, whose Facebook Rolodex is kind of like, before he deleted all of them, was sort of a Rolodex of the owners, like, right, they sort of give you all your tests when you come to town if you're doing that, because that's what's going on, apparently. Your friend who was like stuck in a nut house for doing it, it's really funny, because I'm saying that's what the politically awake apparently are doing. So when your friend got it down, I got this weird like entry into this game, but it's not a game. I'm saying the guy who took draw rides in a game, but I mean, like, no. The point is, this is how we're going to have to be talking about economics and things, because that Jewish idiot box, if you have to turn it off, like, I'm saying, like, here, but I'm saying, like, the reason I went through so much hazing in town is because I am a right-wing person. I'm your friend, okay? Your right-wing nut friend, and I'll talk from my perspective. So that's why, like, I got weird, like, joyrides and shit, because they know that this is what we're doing, and there's a right-wing guy in town who talks to right-wing people. That's actually the trajectory of all this, because these people, wherever they are, and the movement they're doing, and it's certainly spread around the country. I mean, I know it's happening in other places too, because people get their computers stolen, I know, in other places. But the point is this, like, no, it's because I wanted to talk to my people about my issues. They have to do with keeping psychoanalysis away from all people like you and I, and talking about, like, what to actually do so we don't have an unstable economy, so the markets can go up. Right, but since, like, those are my topics and I'm in town, I got hazed into what they're doing down here, which is why I've had some adventures and made some interesting videos, but I want to bridge the gap. Like, at the end of the day, the people doing this movement in the country knew people like me, the trajectory of it. It wasn't just me writing in a nut house. Like, as time goes on, like, this person makes videos, then they do writing. These people know about that trajectory. Like, that's called the game. Right. There's a guy with my opinions in the game. They're going to play all kinds of games on this guy until, like, if he learns his lessons or stays alive. That's the end of the day. I hope that other friends of mine start making videos about what they think we should do about the economy from our perspective. Because it'll turn out, and what we're learning down here with this link up and like everything, and no one's watching TV and everything, everyone's doing this shit right. There's only one reality. That'll be all for now. I'll be performing at the Babylon Theater on Monday night.